I feel rage from the top of my tippy tops here, right down to my toes.
My tippy toes.
Yep. I feel nothing but boiling blood. And I curse.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.
And welcome to episode 4.
I completely lost what episode we were on. We haven't done many.
Yeah, the problem is when we release it, we do the next one. So
Yeah.
mentally, I'm still with that one.
Yeah.
I do feel that way.
Welcome to episode 3.5.
Yeah. Yeah. it's only going to be 40 minutes long.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, these are longer than we ever expected them to
Yeah,
be, these
100%.
episodes.
We thought we'd struggle to fill, but it turns out we struggle to cut
Yeah.
down to the correct amount.
Yeah. I'm really actually happy with the amount of... I didn't even like that I said that. But I am happy with the amount of content that goes into it and feels fluid. I would really hate if we watched it back and we were like, there's a lot of just gap and...
Yeah, because, I mean, during editing and stuff like that, there's no real pauses, which is why it's quite difficult to cut certain bits out.
Yeah.
Because it just suddenly stops, because there's no, like, gap in the conversation. There's no... Which I quite like.
Yeah.
To be fair.
No, yeah, that's what we want. But
You're easy to talk to, Ryan.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Gaz.
And this is
Bromantic.
Nah, that's magic.
It works every time.
Yeah. I love it. To be honest, I could just turn it off. Just be done.
It's done.
That's
Good
the best bit. Yeah.
Just tune out now, guys.
Yeah.
We're finished.
That's it. We're done now.
There's
Screw
nothing
it.
more to watch.
Not that we've particularly seen many of them, but I hope by the time this gets released, everyone's enjoyed the reels that will be available for everyone to view.
And a lot more social media stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for.
That is this week's plan.
I mean, you've set it up that if we don't do it this week now.
I
it'll be
didn't.
like-
I didn't set it up that if we don't do it. I feel you
you
said
did.
a lot more social media. That set it up. I said enjoy the reels.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
You put that pressure on us. Yeah.
I understand.
People listening to this going, what social media push?
You've got social media?
Yeah. They are now.
And here's a dragon.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
It
not
doesn't
doing
get
that
better.
again. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. No, it's not that. Yeah.
So we almost didn't record tonight because of my work. But luckily, Jimmy, the
Stallion.
stallion, I like stallion.
Yeah.
was
I thought you
struggling.
looked
I was
at me for a
struggling.
word there, yeah.
I was struggling. It's late.
Yeah. I just want you to know I had a plethora of words ready for you.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think of Jimmy, but
No. Well, I think he's a stallion.
He's covered a shift for me,
Yeah.
which has meant that I've come and been able to record tonight. So, Jimmy, big shout out to you. We love you.
Yeah. Big thank you to you, Jimmy.
And yeah, how's your week been?
Much better than last week. Well, I started a new job, which I think everyone will agree. It's
After his van got stolen.
yeah. You didn't have to bring that up again.
Remember that?
Yeah. Can you edit the tears out of my? How good is your editing?
Not that good.
Yeah,
Close up.
Yeah. You've just put streams on.
Oh, there's got to be a filter of that
There's-
somewhere,
yeah,
surely.
I don't want there to be, but yeah. So starting a new job, I think everyone will agree that's quite daunting. Starting a new job, and I've got to be honest with you. I hope no one's really from my work going to listen to this because I'm probably underskilled.
I'm surprised you're bringing it up.
Yeah,
I am surprised,
yeah.
but-
I've gone for handyman type job. Put up a fence this week. It went really well and everything. But
Fake it till you make it.
yeah,
Mate, if it's working, it's working.
yeah. No one's worked it out yet, so
Happy days.
yeah.
So the quicker you can turn this into a living for us, that'd be.
Yeah.
Until they
Help me
discover
out.
Ryan
Yeah.
has zero skills.
Yeah. What? Hang on. I didn't say
All
zero.
right. Sorry. You do have some skills. You do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're much better handyman than I am.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
That's not saying much. Though.
My handyman is YouTube. I reckon
Yeah.
I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 90% of my handyman.
And then just calling someone else to do it.
realising I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I mean, I put
Blame
that-
it on that.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I could do it if I wanted, but
I don't own a screwdriver.
Yeah. Lack of tools.
Yeah, oh, what it is. Just tired, babe.
Yeah.
I'll get someone else to do it.
Yeah.
But, no.
And it's me now.
Yeah. Now I'll be calling you.
Yeah.
100%.
Can you come and fix my fence? And I'll be like, no, I can't actually do it.
You call someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just bringing my mate with me. I'll
Yeah.
carry things.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, so that's what my week's been anyway, essentially. Just
Well done. There
Thank
go.
you.
Well done on your new job.
Yeah, after the van was stolen, quick career change.
Swift.
Yep. Well, like that van's out, so
Swiftly done.
yep.
I
And,
no longer wish to own a van. And then you got another van.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah. The company van this time. Forget stolen. Ain't my problem. Please don't listen to that. It might work. I will look after it.
Right, so next episode, Ryan has lost his job.
Yeah. So I started a new career. I'm a piano
I've
salesman.
decided to dedicate myself to the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not going for any more careers. But we have bought a van.
Yeah, and I'll sleep on this sofa.
Yeah.
So we've got another segment
Yes.
to put in,
Yes, we do.
which I just put it out there for one day. Questions
I didn't
for the
know about
hosts.
this. I didn't know this was happening.
Didn't interact with
You
you
know,
at all.
no,
did I?
I saw it up there and I was like, I see what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, questions to hosts. And we had a few replies, mostly quite silly ones.
Nothing too serious. I don't think you lot are taking us seriously. Yeah.
It's almost like you don't think it's a serious podcast. And
Yeah.
I don't understand why. But I'll read a few out.
Let's hear 'em.
First one was from our
No,
bestie from across the seas. I've asked
Oh, you've
the
asked?
permission.
Oh, great. Okay, cracking.
So our bestie from across the seas, Dee,
Yeah.
who used to be my barber when she lived here and then moved
You were
to
bald
Australia.
then. So.
I was bald.
Yeah.
She used to do my hair and my beard.
Yeah.
Very, very talented lady. And then her and her now husband moved to Australia.
That's our furthest listener.
Yeah, furthest listener, I think.
Oh, happy days.
Unless there's someone who wants to compete.
Yep.
So she has asked, do your girlfriends know that you two love each other?
Yes. Next question.
100%, yeah. I mean, yeah.
They are under no illusion.
No, we don't hide this.
No. We made a podcast and called it Bromantic. Do they know?
I mean, what you've got to understand is we film for about an hour and a half. We turn up here and we're here for about 7 or 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of play with a bit of work, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely make the most of this time together.
Play.
Don't. She's just said love.
I would. Anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Enjoy that mental image.
I can't really ask this next one without saying who they are. So I've not asked permission.
Yeah. But they've asked a question, so
Yeah. When will you talk about Kyle?
now and no more.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Someone else has written in. What's your favourite cake?
Oh, my goodness me. I do love cake. But
I'm not a fan of cake. Go on. Don't lie.
No. I would love to recommend some cakes to you.
Oh, wonderful. I am up for recommendations.
Yeah. For a long time, my favourite was the classic carrot cake. That's gone everywhere. That's not even close. Is that just thinking about cake is what's done now?
The really annoying thing is, I saw it happening. As I lifted it, I was like, this is a weird angle.
For all of our audio listeners.
I've
as
just
this-
dribbled again.
Yeah.
So the original fear I had when we got the cups has come true
Yeah.
both episodes.
Yeah.
Is it all gone now?
Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, you look lovely.
Edit that out.
Yeah, no, that's staying in.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, carrot cake.
Yep.
That was my favourite
I'm
for
a
a
fan
long
of
time.
carrot cake.
It's good, great cake. I love just cheesecake. I know cake's in it.
Mate, if cheesecake's in there, it's my fave.
Oh really? What flavour?
Although
Or like just basic?
there's one that I don't think would be considered a cake that's my absolute favourite.
Ooh, what?
Banoffee pie. But I wouldn't consider that a cake.
I mean, in the title it says pie.
It's not really a pie either, is it?
No, I would agree with you actually. That it's I don't know if I can put that under cake. That's just dessert.
It's kind of like a cheesecake though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, but then I did have qualms of if cheesecake was a cake. But cake's in the title.
I mean, fair.
But
It's a really simple question. What's your favourite cake, mate?
actually, upon saying all of that, probably just a Victoria sponge. If you make a Victoria sponge well, you've got me.
Oh, fair.
You sucker me in with that.
I'm going to stick with banoffee pie because I love it that much. It's now a cake.
Great. Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah. This one's quite interesting, although I don't know if they want to be named. So I'm going to leave it out, yeah. Would you like to have guest appearances in the future?
Sorry, was that a serious question? Wow.
It's a good question.
Yeah. Thank you, whoever that was. I know who it was, but I honestly foresee no one wanting to come on this podcast for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't think at the moment we're at a stage of considering it.
No.
Because, I mean, who wants to come on here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but, I mean, when we first discussed doing a podcast, we did discuss whether we would bring someone on or whether we would do interviews with people and stuff like that. But I quite like the flow of it as is at the moment. I think we're working out kinks as time goes on. And I think at the moment I'm quite happy with how things are going now.
Yeah, I don't want to guess right now. If we set up a Patreon
Yeah.
and we did like a guest interview and had things like that on there,
Yeah,
I think I'd be quite happy with doing something like that. I don't want it to interrupt
this.
Yeah. But that'd be my only...
Yeah, so maybe in the future if things go that way, but at current, there's no plans to.
Nah.
I mean, no one wants to.
Nah. No one's put up for it, have they? But can you
Maybe
bring
this
your own
person-
mic?
Yeah, bring all your own equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one, again, don't know if this person wanted to be named. The question is, under what specific circumstances would a question not be confidential?
If I literally just reveal who that said that, then that's...
Makes it not confidential anymore.
Yeah. I think that's an easy explanation to that one.
I mean, I don't need to evaluate on that further, I
Yeah.
don't think.
Great. And
Dumb question.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Any others?
Knobhead.
Oh, wow.
No, that's everything. That's all
That's
of them.
right.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your questions.
Yeah. We'll do something like that again, I think,
Yeah.
for episode 5.
Yeah, and if you got any other questions or anything else you want to know, let us know. We'll answer questions willingly and openly. So, like open books.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, what was that? Please. No, do you know what I mean, mate?
Yeah. I'm going to move on to the first gaming segment.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I, just to let you know, I've been brain training.
Have you?
No,
No, I didn't think so.
but I might have.
I still don't believe you. But I just want to say before we get started, I'd like to do a little word of the week
Okay.
for our listeners
Right.
and for you.
Ryan's teaching me words. Brilliant.
Yep. That's what we're on at the minute. This is I've got 2 favourite words.
Okay.
This is one of them. You don't seem too enthused by word of the week. The word is petrichor. And
For all you audio listeners, that's petrichor.
do you know how that works? They got that.
Just being silly.
Okay. Well,
Just being silly.
no more sugar for you
Sorry.
before a podcast.
Petrichor. What does petrichor mean?
Petrichor is essentially the smell of rain. When it rains, when it's dry and it rains, and you get that kind of earthly smell, that is the smell of rain, and it's called petrichor.
Like the smell of wet grass.
Not quite, but just any kind of smell that you can smell from the rain, essentially, is petrichor. So,
Very interesting.
well, to further interest you,
Oh.
Yeah. I believe it derives from the ancient Greek from petra, which means ground or earth,
Right.
and ichor, which was the fluid, not considered blood, that flows through the veins of the gods, which is what is considered from rain. So you get petrichor.
Very nice.
That is pretty interesting, isn't it?
I've learned something new that I will instantly forget once this podcast is
Yeah. What do
So
you mean?
check back in next week.
Yeah, you've forgotten it already. Huh? I was going to say, don't give yourself too much credit.
So ketricorn is the
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Ketricorn.
Yeah.
Today's week.
Yep. I really hope the listeners don't come away from this with that word now.
Please.
Yeah.
Ketricorn, guys. Ketricorn.
Yeah. I hope they're petrichor, just for everybody. You can tell your
Actually
friends.
wants to know things.
Yeah, tell your friends, tell your family.
Right.
They'll be really enthused to hear you're learning and laughing. Oh, that's what I'm going to call this segment. Learning and laughing.
Bro, 100%. That's great.
I'm willing on that. Someone's going to email in. Not much laughing, mate. All right, fair enough.
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
I've got way too many facts
Okay.
and non-facts for facts or fiction this week. So I will do 10 to 12.
Jesus, that's fine.
Yeah, that's how much we normally do.
Quick fire 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? We do normally 10 to 12?
Yeah, well, last time
yeah,
I...
6. Yeah, yeah. it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So I think that's a good amount. So this first one's a little bit left field.
Yeah.
Other than humans, there is only one animal that can clap to a beat. Fact or fiction?
Only one other animal that can clap to a beat.
Yeah. A musically gifted animal can
Only
clap to a
one.
beat. Yes.
No. Oh, what are you considering a clap? For example, I realise you're looking at me like, you know what a clap is, mate.
I really didn't
I
want
saw
to
it in
comment
your
on
eyes
that.
as soon as I
Literally
said it.
just going to go. That, I mean, two limbs come
So
together.
What I mean, so there's two animals I'm thinking of.
Go on.
And it's only because I've seen them like in the past year.
Yeah.
It's seals and dolphins.
Okay.
Now, I don't think dolphins can clap their fins but
together.
They can clap their tails on the water.
Yep.
So they're two animals that I think could clap to a beat. Like dolphins are definitely intelligent enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you'd consider it clapping.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would say two limbs coming together to make a clapping noise is
Okay.
what I'm going to call a clap, and that can eradicate
Yeah.
tail slaps and whatnot for
alright.
you.
I'm going to go. So seals definitely can.
You think they can do it to a beat?
You've trained to.
Okay, yeah, great, yeah. I don't know. Like,
I'm
I
gonna go
don't.
false.
You're going false. Why are you going
More
false?
than one. I think there's more than one. Even though I've only mentioned one that I can
Yeah.
think of, I think there must be another that
Okay.
can clap to a beat. Oh, chimps and stuff must be able to. Monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say yes then.
You're going to go. So you're going
There's
to
more
go
than one.
false.
False, there is more than one.
Okay. It's true because only sea lions can clap to a beat.
So chimps can't.
Apparently not. Apparently they can't do it to a beat. They can clap, but not to a beat. Not musically gifted, the old chimps.
I mean, I've seen Planet of the Apes and
Yeah.
I feel like they could have clapped to a beat.
I'm not really happy with this next one.
Okay.
I kind of want to tell you why before I tell it, but I'm going to just say the question and I'll tell you why I'm not happy with it. Are there earthquakes on the moon? Well, I know that's a bit of a not easy one, is it?
I feel like I've read somewhere that there is earthquakes on the moon. But what I think is going to happen here is I'm going to say yes, and you're going to be like, they're not called earthquakes, they're something else.
Is that what you think?
And that's what I think is going to happen. So I'm
You
going
think
to
I'm
go,
conniving?
I'm going to go, true, there are earthquakes on the moon. They're called moonquakes.
Moonquakes, that's yeah.
Is that what it is? You're such a melon. Oh my God. I knew it. I knew it.
Actually, it completely called me out. Yeah. It's false. They're called moonquakes.
Is that what you're...
Yeah, that's literally it.
Whatever.
It's 2-0 to me,
Should
but
have known it.
yeah, I really
should have
thought you were
known
just
it.
going to work it out and stick with it. I mean, you worked out the whole plot and still didn't come to the answer.
Yeah. All right.
It's a bit upsetting for you, if I'm honest.
Jesus.
But well done for working that out.
Yeah.
But
Moonquakes.
still got it wrong. Moonquakes, yeah. Interesting fact about moonquakes is
They're on the moon.
they're also unlike quakes on Earth that only last a few minutes at most, moonquakes can last up to half an hour. And they are much weaker, obviously, than earthquakes. I actually did do a little bit of research on some of these fact or fictions, ready for some questions from you today, but you've not asked any thus far. So
Actually, just annoyed me with that last one. I'm not interested anymore. Oh,
can we do the
whatever.
next segment?
Yeah. Earthquakes, what they're called, moonquakes. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help.
I feel like I've let everybody down with that. So, okay, on to the next one. While on an aeroplane, you may lose senses such as smell and taste. Fact or fiction?
Ooh, that was very. I like that.
It's because I nearly said true or false again.
No.
Just can you play the game? Fiction. You got to say fiction.
Oh, fiction.
Thank you. It is actually a fact. It's 3-0. This is terrible.
bad, mate.
Oh my
It's
god.
going terribly.
Yeah. At 30,000 feet, air in the cabin becomes very dry and the humidity drops significantly to the region of 20% or below. Due to the lack of moisture, our sense of smell reduces, and this affects our judgment on food taste. At the same time, lower air pressure will also affect the sensitivity of our taste buds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. You're getting so
Fair
many
enough,
wrong.
yeah. 3-0.
Yeah.
Well, I think I should take the moonquake one.
You were wrong.
I'm bitter about it, so whatever. Carry on.
Well, you worked out and still got it wrong, so I've got no sympathy for you. None at all. On to question 4. Buzz Lightyear's original name was Lunar Larry. Fact or fiction?
There was definitely a different name for him originally. My son loves Toy Story.
Do you love Toy Story?
No,
Never loved it.
but I love my son. Which means Toy Story is for me.
Ah, wonderful. I just want to point out that I do love Toy Story.
There was a different name for him though, wasn't there, before?
I can't
was
influence
Buzz Lightyear.
the answer. I believe there was.
Okay,
know what to
I
say.
don't think it was Larry. I think it was Lance.
So you're going to go with false.
Fiction.
Yeah, fiction. Thank you. Ooh, I've failed at my own game. Fiction, and you think it's Lunar Lance.
4-0. Carry on.
4-0.
Yeah.
it was Lunar Larry.
Yeah. Brilliant. So bad at
You're
this.
doing really good, aren't you?
How many questions did you say we got?
I mean, at this rate too.
Can I
mate.
catch up?
Yeah, at this point
Yeah,
you
alright,
still
cool.
can. Yeah.
Just wondering if there's any point.
Yeah. It is possible.
Whether you will.
Yeah.
All right, go on. Let's do
I wouldn't
this.
mind. These are only 50-50, you know? Not even multiple choice.
Bad luck, Larry.
Yeah. Russia has a whopping 11 time zones within the country. Fact or fiction?
I mean, I could try and work this out in some way that doesn't make any sense to me, but it's just going to be a guess.
Yeah.
It's a big country,
It is a big country, yeah.
which is why literally this is going to be a complete and utter guess, and I'm going to go 5-0 down with fiction.
You think it's fiction? Any? Would you like to say a guess of how many time zones?
12.
It's 5-0. Terrible.
I mean, that was literally a 50. I had no basis of anything on that.
I was very close to changing it to 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to make it a fiction.
Yeah, I had
but-
0 things to base that off. That was just pure. It was either going to be right or wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Yes or no. 50-50. As the rest of the questions are.
As they are, but you've got 0 correct.
Doing
On a
well.
50-50, you could flip a coin and be more successful in this quiz. A coin would outscore you right now. Yeah.
Well,
And we've got
start
some
doing
lovely
that.
coins here. So yeah. Slugs have 4 noses. Fact or fiction?
6-0.
I mean, I don't think you've ever got that close to a slug to have counted them, but
No. What use would a slug have for 4 noses?
it's a good question.
But are the slugs blind?
I don't think so. They've got them.
Antenna?
Nah, not an antenna, is it?
No?
Eyes
Long
on
googly
poles. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. They've probably got a great technical name that is beyond the realms of my knowledge, but...
I will go... fiction.
It's 6-0, it's fact. They have 4 noses.
What am I here?
They don't work like human noses do.
Why am I here?
I know,
They
yeah.
don't work like human noses.
They sense chemicals, sounds, lights, and more. These are incredible noses.
Well, how can you call them noses then?
I don't nose. But do you know what? I lined that joke up ready for it before
You knew.
I was like, there'll be a moment. There'll be a moment where I can hit
I've
that.
got this.
Yeah. I just needed something. I just needed anything.
I mean, fair play. Fair play.
Worth losing the point. Is there a mammal? Do you know what? I'm not going to turn this into a question. I'm just going to tell you a little fact. I think you know it anyway.
Okay.
But elephants...
I realise you might know this one, so I'm not going to use it as a question.
I just can't turn it into a question.
All right.
Elephants are the only mammal that cannot jump. I think that's quite interesting in itself. Obviously, it's because they're so heavy and their feet can only bear so much weight, but I think that's quite cool.
Balance against your cup. I didn't realise.
Yeah, I just
Looks
using
like you're
it as
reading
a...
it from your cup. Isn't it?
No, yeah, I've taped it. Like I'm cheating in a test. Just taped it all to my cup. For all of our audio listeners, I've just got my phone balanced so I can read it and not rudely look down at my phone, although I kind of am at the same time.
Yeah,
But
just staring at your cup.
yeah, but I'm looking at you
Yes, you are.
at the same time, and I feel that's nice.
And I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good. Wombat's poop is cube-shaped. Fact or fiction? Yeah. And now I know that your brain is going. Has he picked a different animal? Is it a different shape? What has he done to fiddle-dee-dee me?
Orifice.
Yeah. yeah.
Is it poo he's talking about?
Yeah, who even knows at this
Yeah.
stage?
All
Top quizmaster.
right, I tell you what.
Oh, go on.
Seeing as every other time I've said fiction has been wrong, we'll go fact.
You're going to go fact?
I hate you so much.
It's 6-1. That's your first
Thank
one.
God.
Wombat.
We're clawing it back.
Yeah, or the comeback is on.
It's time.
I don't think you can come back now if we
Just
do
playing
10.
with you. Well, fair enough. Last one's worth 3 points.
The dignity is on. Just playing for dignity now. Yeah, apparently to do with the digestive process and various bodily contractions. There you go. The more you know.
Thanks.
Next
pal.
time you see a wombat.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
Yep.
No one question about poo.
Yeah. Yeah. Good wombat poo.
My specialty subject. I knew it'd come up eventually. I've been researching for years.
You did say you've been doing some research, so
Purely on poo.
yeah. You might get this one as well then. Fact or fiction? Lobsters pee out of their faces to attract a mate. Fact or fiction?
Pee out of their faces to attract a mate.
Yeah.
Fiction.
Fiction? Any reason? We just think it's...
I've not heard of it before.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be something that's quite like, oh my goodness, did you know? But it's not, and it's now 7-1.
It's 7-1.
Yep. I can just tell by your face.
You see it lighten up a little bit.
When I start explaining, and you go,
Do you know, it's really horrible, isn't it, that I make you explain why you're wrong?
yeah, I know. It's such an
That is horrible.
torture.
Yeah. Can you give me a reason you're wrong?
Carry on, sir. Make yourself look silly.
Yeah, there's literally no need for it at all.
7-1.
7-1. This is an
Bad.
absolute...
This is so bad.
Yeah, this is what we call a trashing.
Remember last week when I said that my missus goes, what did you get that wrong for? That's
Yeah.
exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say as well, this isn't staged.
No.
This is just wrong.
This is just me being dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I almost feel like I'm bullying you at this point. I almost
but I'm
want to
carrying
stop.
on
Yeah.
anyway. You soldier through it, mate.
Yeah. I just want to be like, there were 4 Teletubbies that were really easy. fact or fiction, and then be like, there was a special guest orange one week. So there were
What was its
5.
name?
Yeah. Just
What
a
was the
really-
name of the baby in the sun?
Wow, well done.
And for everyone that's listening, that's Douglas Newson.
No, it isn't.
Fact for you.
Douglas Newson.
Right, fact or fiction? The baby in the sun on Teletubbies was called Douglas Newson.
Fact.
7-2.
Was it not Douglas Newson?
No, I have no idea who.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was a girl. So
I mean, your main thing was like he wouldn't know that.
yeah. just to
I'm
make
taking
sure
that
everyone's
point.
clear on that knowledge.
I'm taking
That
point.
wasn't true. Okay?
yeah.
Douglas Newson was a made-up name very quickly on the spot.
Yeah,
Do you know a Douglas Newson?
yeah.
Well, then, okay. No, you don't know, for God's sake. Stop doing that. I only do it for the game. Crikey.
But I'm taking that point, by the way.
Right, fine. Okay. Are you looking up?
Yep, the name of the baby in the sun.
All right,
Carry
yeah,
on.
That's, all right, okay. So, the song with the most amount of words contains 1,560 words in one song.
1,560.
Words in one song, fact or fiction.
And that's the longest song.
Yeah, well, not the longest in terms of time, but in terms of the most amount of words. Yeah,
I can believe that.
1,560.
The thing is, essentially, you could have just made the number up. So,
Yeah,
but I can believe a song would be that long. Yes.
I honestly think that is an obscene amount of words for a song.
Mm.
But it is an Eminem song called "Rap God."
Love Rap God.
Yeah, and that has that many.
No.
Ooh, where you
No,
gonna?
I
You
was about
weren't.
to go.
Where you gonna spit some bars?
to spit the whole thing, bruv.
Was ya?
I'm bad at it. And just to pick up on the previous fact,
Yeah.
Jess Smith became one of the most famous faces on kids' TV back in the late 1990s as the baby who
Christ.
appeared inside the sun on the popular BBC show.
It's 1832
Teletubbies.
in the land of Teletubbies.
She became popular for being a child. Yeah, and does anyone remember her name?
Jess
Jess.
Owens.
Jess
You forgot as well.
Smith.
Smith. I nearly said Smith. But...
Jess Smith.
All right, Jess Smith. Thank you, Jess Smith, for your contributions to the Teletubbies and for never listening to our show. And yeah, Rap God. So that makes it, I think that makes it 7-2.
3.
Are you really taking that point?
100%. I need it,
It's
right?
not how the quiz works.
Just give me a pity point, for God's sake.
Do you want a pity point?
7-3. Yes.
Okay, fine.
At
take the pity
7-3,
point. Yeah.
I want a pity point.
Okay, take the pity point. I don't know. I would
This
never.
can still only get to 7-5 if I get these last two right.
It's true. Okay. I'm going to do a whole segment on these because I believe that the audience will love a segment on collective nouns as much as I would. So this is just a taster into what might be coming next week.
Watch how good I am at it.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right. But so next week I'm going to come in with all different animals.
Yep.
I'm going to hit you with some collective nouns.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. But this one is porcupines. The collective noun for porcupines would be a prickle. Fact or fiction? Yeah. Take from that what you will. Your little prickle.
Come in, my prickle.
Yeah.
A prickle.
Yeah.
It sounds real, mate.
It sounds real.
It sounds real. I could believe it.
Yeah.
Look at that prickle over there.
No, you don't look at that prickle.
Yeah.
Well, because a prickle sound that makes it sound like
It's
one.
a prickle of porcupines.
Yeah, I suppose that works, doesn't it?
Look
Yeah.
at that prickle.
But you wouldn't go look at that school. You'd go look at that school of fish, wouldn't you?
Mm.
So you'd go look at that prickle
Look
of
at
porcupines.
that herd.
You would do with herd, wouldn't you? No, you'd say what of though, surely.
Yeah, probably. All right, prickle of porcupines.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm going to go fact. Or are we doing? Yeah, fact. Yeah.
Fact, yeah. 7-4.
Yes.
Yeah, there is. They
Come
are
on.
a prickle of porcupines.
Yeah, I can believe prickle. Prickle sounds
Yeah.
legit.
There's quite a few obvious ones. Do you know many collective nouns?
No.
No, okay, fair enough.
I'm not going to lie to you, Ryan.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a collective noun was until you just said that.
Okay. I would. Hey,
So
honesty is the best policy.
I'd have just called it like plurals.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not terrible.
The collective noun, yeah.
The
When
collective
you were
noun is
saying
correct,
it-
but
Right, so at the start of that,
Yeah.
I was praying to God you would say something that would make me realise what it meant.
yeah.
And you
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad because that could have been awkward.
Yeah.
If you were like, can you explain the question further?
I just want to, for the audience, can you
Yeah.
just tell us what a collective noun is, please?
Yep, fair enough. No, cool.
I'm so relatable.
Yeah. It's people at home going, thank God. It's not just me.
Yeah. Oh, I needed that explained.
Yeah. Porcupine in Latin is quill pig. And I think that's quite cool as well.
I mean, it perfectly describes it. So.
Yeah. Do you want some random collective nouns?
Yeah.
Or do you want to save it for next week?
that. I would. What now?
Yeah, I know, some off the top of my head.
Whole
so
game. Whole game.
Whole game next week on
Because
collective nouns.
I think I'd be. Well, I thought I'd be all right with this, but carry on.
You did say.
Yeah.
Did you not get that?
Yeah, I got that 7-4.
7-4.
Yeah. I'll be all right. I'm pretty sure. I mean, all I'm going to do this
you
week
did
is
get
look
that,
up
didn't you?
collective nouns, so I won't. You know I won't.
I know. That's it. I don't know why I gave the game away. Oh, yeah, that's why, because I know you won't. Yeah. Last one.
Right.
The Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. His real name is Sid. Fact or fiction?
So either his real name is something else, and you've changed the name to Sid, and got that name from a very, very good friend of ours called Sid. Or you've picked this fact because his name was Sid, and we have a very, very, very good friend called Sid.
Interesting that you would choose these two avenues. But which one did I choose?
Fiction.
Fiction?
I don't think his name is Sid.
If I were in your seat, I would call fiction as well, honestly, because
Yeah.
his name is Cookie Monster. But his name is Sid. And that would
Sid
make it
the Cookie
8-4.
Monster?
Yeah, his name is Sid.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Is
even
he
know
ever
the point in
referred
that.
to as Sid?
That I can't say. I haven't seen all footage of Cookie Monster.
How can it be his name then?
I think Cookie Monster's like a nickname, you know? You know, like your Gazmatraz, you know? You know, Gaza 3000, you know? Like,
Yeah,
So-
those are my common nicknames.
Yeah.
Often called by my parents.
yeah. When you were born, I thought that's what they put on the
Gaz
birth
3000
certificate.
was
Yeah.
actually my name.
Yeah.
Gaz for short.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. They went for something more sensible, like Gazatron. Or
Gazatron.
something like that, yeah.
Well, Sid, the
Yeah.
Cookie Monster.
Sid the Cookie Monster
that
is what we
opens up
end
a
on.
whole new avenue for.
Oh, you should have gone with Street there for Sesame Street. That opens up a whole new street.
Wow. Anyway,
I like that, actually.
you like that too much. Were any of those sent in?
Oh, crap. I had a sent in one.
Oh,
Bonus round.
bonus round for
This-
5 points. Right, you got to make this 5 points.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
so
I
what is it?
don't.
8-4.
The only reason that I will, if I did this first, I would make it worth 3 points. But because it's last, and I don't entirely trust that you haven't read it, that
I'm going to tell you, honestly, I've not read it.
I believe you because you're not a toe rag. Don't do that. Don't make me doubt it. Why would you do that and then make me doubt it?
Do you trust me or not?
Well, not after the
Look
side
me in the
eye.
eye. Do you trust me?
Under the circumstances, you don't side eye the camera.
Do you trust me? Don't look away. Look at me.
That's just something behind you. Right. How many people... it's only worth 2 points.
No, come on.
How many people poo in the shower? Is it...
I was just going to say.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. It's their question.
Right, okay.
They'll ask it how
Yeah.
they want.
Sorry.
Is it 1 in 3,000 people, 1 in 300 people, 1 in 30 people, or 1 in 3 people? That's how many people poop in the shower.
So 3,333 are the one-ins, yes?
Yes. I thought you were just naming a new number.
3,333.
Yeah. I was like, I never said that. I realised there were commas there.
It's going to be less than 3,000, most definitely. Less than 1 in 3. I'm just going to say 3,000, whatever, but I mean 1 in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more than 1 in 3,000, sorry. Less than 1 in 3.
You were right the first time. It's going to be more than 1 in 3. Oh, I see. Oh, I see the way you're saying it now.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking numerically.
Okay, it's not 1 in 3 and it's not 1 in 3,000. It's either 1 in 30 or 1 in 300. Because it is not 1 in 3 people don't poo in the shower. Have ever pooed in the shower?
Oh, it's not my
Or
question.
who poo in the shower?
But it says how many people poo in the shower, and that makes me think.
Like as a regular?
Yeah, that's what that question
Right, so
says
it's not,
to
then
me.
it's not 1 in 3. Because I would say if it's have ever pooed in a shower,
It could be
probably
right.
1 in 3, yeah.
Yeah, that could be, but this is a bit of a mad one.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God, is this a story or?
No.
Oh,
No. But I'm only going to say this
okay,
on things that have happened this week.
okay, that's fair.
I'm going to go 1 in 30.
Do you know what? I probably would have gone 1 in 3,000.
Really?
That's what because I'm sorry, who's pooing in a shower? Who's doing that? Like I'm sorry, but when I think about that question, like literally,
Yeah.
who's pooing in a shower? I'm thinking, no one I know, surely.
The thing is, the extremes, I mean, it was never 1 in 3. It was never going to be 1 in 3. I knew that.
No, yeah.
But I also don't think it will be the other extreme.
I nearly added 1 in 30,000 because I thought that might be a tempting number. Because there is no way in my brain, if you tell me every 300th person I met poos in the shower, I will try to meet far less people than I do. I don't want to know that person. I just find that mind-boggling. And I'm sorry if you listen to the show and you occasionally sneak a poo out in the shower.
Where do you put it?
That's what I mean.
Where do you put it?
Or do you just like poo in a bit of tissue, but you're in the shower, you're already naked, just think, and I'll just push that
Like,
down
don't get me wrong, I've been having a shower and gone, and popped out. Also, the shower and the toilet are often in the same place. Why
Exactly,
would
you
not
can
go...
just hop out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you are correct, and I think you've seen it. But it is 1 in 30.
I've not seen it. Genuinely not seen it.
Okay, you're only getting. If you even get 3 points, it's still 8-7. So it's close.
I'm happy with 8-7 as a
Okay.
finisher.
So you were gifted a pity point.
No. that's
And
not
a
gifted.
triple
No,
pointer.
No. You got the fact wrong.
No,
You
I
don't like your own game.
No, you don't
Get out
question
of the
me on
kitchen.
my own. That doesn't work either. You know what? 8-7. That makes the overall scores of quizzes 3-1.
Yeah.
So
We still need a little blackboard. I'm gonna buy a little blackboard you can keep down by your.
or you could edit
A
a
blackboard.
little blackboard that says 3.
I'm not going to do that.
1 up here. I'm way up. Am I too high here? Yeah, I am here. 3-1. Right there.
Not going to do that.
Just a very quick break, guys. As you can see, we're relaxing and chilling. Just to plug our social media.
Oh, yeah.
So you can catch us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Bromantic Podcast, and on Facebook at Bromantic.
Nice. I'm glad you got all that. In terms of listening, please to like, follow, subscribe on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Just search Bromantic and find yourself there for a nice little listen. Please also feel free to share across all of the social media platforms if you so please. And just tell a friend, recommend, and let us know that you're recommended when we see one more little follower or something like that. We won't do anything, but it will just get a nice feeling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So thanks, guys.
Much love to you all. I'm going to take a nap now while we get back
I
to
was
the
gonna
rest
say,
of the
yeah.
episode. Good night.
Night.
Carry on.
I don't blame you at all.
Oh no, it's not carry on, is it?
No, that's end of the quiz.
Mate. This is me.
Yeah.
I did enjoy those, and I am very much looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
I must say.
Collective nouns.
Yeah. Because I find it very interesting. I find that very, very interesting.
So do I. I love hearing collective nouns.
And I also promise you,
You won't look
bottom
any
of my
up.
heart, I won't look any.
Okay, I'll believe you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you. You don't need to. Also, was the thumbs up? Was that like your word is oak? You did it to the camera as well, like to be like the thumbs up, everyone. It's the truth.
Thumbs up of trust.
Yeah, they're all going.
When we were kids, we made this trusted oath.
Yeah, everyone on audio, just so you know, Gaz put his thumb up
Yeah.
as a signal of truth.
That was meant to be a secret from the audio listeners, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they didn't need the truth thumb.
No, I don't need it.
Maybe they just felt it. There's so much truth in that thumb.
Yeah.
When you put it up, they went, whoa.
End of the line, I'm not going to look any up.
Yeah.
But I'm very much looking forward to collective nouns. I'm going to enjoy that.
I think that's my feeling of it. Is a lot of people like collective nouns.
Yeah. I think it's just interesting to find out. Cause
Yeah. And what's great is you almost forget all of them. So every time you get told them, it's just as fun.
So I'm going to look them up but forget them instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, I've retained quite a lot. So.
I mean, you retain information like no one I've ever known. So.
Yeah. Well, only unless I need to remember
Actually,
it.
I do have a friend called Bill, and I love Bill, and he retains useless information, like nothing.
Is Bill their actual name?
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, I'm not making this up. His name's Bill.
Okay.
William. Bill. Billy.
Tell Bill I'll fight them.
You've met him. You've met Billy.
When I find you, Billy, I want to be that person that Gaz knows, so I'm going to erase you.
I'm the only facts guy in his life.
I'm just going to hurt you and be like, yeah, I know somebody does better. Would you rather?
Jesus. I mean, this isn't a personality trait of mine.
His name's
Bill.
Yeah. Do you know what? That really annoyed me. I couldn't get another name. Bob.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have a few sent in of these.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, which I'm very happy with. I'm going to start with one, start with a couple, and then end with one.
Yeah.
Which
Do you know
one?
what? We definitely
With
have
one.
more facts
End
sent
with
in.
one.
And with one.
End with one. Just because that's not an accent.
We always have to clarify that. That's just an impression,
yeah.
not an accent.
Right.
Which one are you
First one.
starting with?
Again, one person has given permission for me to tell me who they are.
Oh, great. Yeah, go on.
The other person hasn't. So the first one, would you rather be able to fly or become invisible on demand?
Oh, that's great. So I always have this thing with the flying one, though. What are my restraints?
Yes. In terms of, can you fly?
In terms of speed, stamina, like what am I? Am I just a free
I wouldn't
spirit
say you're
or
like a superhuman speed. I would
Yeah.
say like a bird.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But you're not like Superman where you can fly around the earth in...
Yeah, no, I
Do you know
didn't.
what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be fair. I think one of the ones on
Okay, no, I'll tell you what. You can fly as fast as you can run.
right. That's one of the
Yeah.
ones that I've. But
Right.
but with what stamina?
Yeah.
Or is it
yeah.
infinite stamina? Or is
Yeah,
it?
I mean, the same stamina as walking.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, same stamina as what walking
Okay.
was,
Yeah.
so...
So if I'm sprinting flight,
you'd
I'm going to
be
get as tired.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
You'd be tired, but it's not like end of it. No, I would say any speed you're flying is the same stamina as walking because you don't move your body a lot. You're not flapping your arms. Do you know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So I would say,
So I can be
if
at
you go
full sprint flying and only lose the stamina of me walking.
of walking. Yeah,
Oh, that definitely spices that up.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Can I carry people?
Yeah, but remember, obviously, it would be the same as giving someone a piggyback.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. I've got to be honest with you, but I can't steal as easy if I'm invisible. Do you know what I mean? Whoa. Just to be clear.
Serial. thief.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as much as invisible has its perks, I don't think there's many better perks than flying.
Okay.
I don't.
You want to go flying?
I think the whole invisible thing, I think a lot of the perks of that come from like, you know, pervious behaviour, you know, perversion. That's what you know. As soon as you said be invisible, obviously, I just thought, if I say that, I'm going to be a pervert. That's it. People are going to be like, "God, he's a pervert. I'm not listening to this anymore."
No, fair.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'd do, to be honest.
pervert. Just
Invisible.
yeah. Oh, the listeners didn't need
I'm
that.
editing that out.
They
I'm
will- yeah.
100% editing that out.
Yeah, that is. Beep it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Censor that.
No, because
yeah.
then Jay's going to think I've said something terrible.
It was a sound effect.
Yeah, all right.
And it's going to get censored.
Right. So you're going with be able to fly over being a pervert.
For the
Perfect.
obvious reasons, yeah. That's what I'm going to
Once
go
the
with.
cameras turn off, he's going to go, I'm invisible.
I'm already invisible, mate. Yeah.
All right. That was, no, can't say who that's from. The next one is from our other biggest fan from across the pond, which is Dee's husband.
Fair enough, yeah.
Now, I think I've met Matt a handful of times,
Yeah.
but he's been incredibly supportive of this podcast.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And I'm very appreciative of it.
Yeah,
We love you,
definitely.
Matt. Matt has asked, would you rather stand on a plug or stand on a Lego?
For me, I honestly feel that is an easy choice.
Really?
I've done both. And when I step on Lego, I just go like, oh, that's annoying. When I step on a plug, I feel rage from the top of my tippy tops here, right down to my toes. Yep. I feel nothing but boiling blood. And I curse whatever appliance that plug is for. And
I would most definitely have to agree with you. Just off of the thought of it alone, like what could cause more damage? A plug went through your foot. Like people have done that. Plug to plug.
yeah.
I mean, I'm moving my feet around just thinking.
Just,
about it.
yeah.
It's-
Nah, I've stepped on many plugs. I stepped on one the other day. And
I mean, what do you often have plugs just lying around?
if the wife does a hoovering in a
Young
room,
child,
and that child doesn't crawl or anything,
social services,
steady.
flagged.
Yeah.
Appropriate content.
But when she does the hoovering, and sometimes she's just doing bits, and I walk in a room and it's dark because I get up early and stuff, and I step on a plug and I know about it.
So frog in his throat there. You got a bit emotional.
I
About
did,
that.
yeah. Do you know what? The thought of it,
Step on a plug.
the blood boiling and everything, it just all the emotions get going.
Okay.
Thank you for that, but yeah, plug. No, Lego.
I am the one that gets them wrong.
Do you know what? I keep forgetting
Lego.
it's would you rather,
Yeah.
not what hurt more.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything that you're told?
That was lose the ability, wasn't it?
Lose the ability to lie, so you have
Yeah.
to tell the truth all the time,
Yeah.
or believe everything that you're told.
I've got to say, it's got to be lose the ability to lie, isn't it? There's no way. If anyone ever knew that I was believed
Yeah.
everything I was
I
told,
mean, all right, believe everything you're told, but nobody knows that.
I still think, because also like conflicting things that are belief based,
Yeah.
such as religion. I feel like if I'm told multiple religions and I'm believing all of them,
Yeah.
and I'm now some sort of
You'd go mental.
yeah, you
wouldn't
would, yeah. Like I just couldn't deal with that.
It's true. No, it's not true. Yeah, Earth's flat. Earth's round. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I mean. I would be conflicted constantly.
Earth flat or round.
Rounds. Don't play that. I'm a science guy. You don't throw that at me.
Okay.
I know you think it's round too. I'm not.
Wake up, world.
Oh. Woke Gaz. Gaz
No,
awoke.
that's not woke.
What is that then?
It's just common sense.
Oh, you don't wind me up on this. I'll step on a plug in a minute. I'll get all the senses going.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot what was it?
Lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told.
Yeah. So back onto I think I'm pretty truthful anyway. So I don't think losing the ability to lie would be horrendous for me.
Maybe
Because
that's even little white lies.
yeah, but the thing is, I don't have to say anything with that. Like I don't have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
But with the believing everything,
Hilarious.
yeah,
What do you think of this?
yeah. I think it's a thing. Yeah, like
I do think.
yeah. Therefore, I am.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Such a poet,
Yeah.
philosopher.
Yeah, I really want to
Sorry, I
quote
said
who said
poet.
that, but I can't think who said it. I think, therefore I am. I think it was Isaac Newton, but
No, it wasn't.
was it not?
No, it was Greek one, I think.
I don't think it was.
I think it was. I mean, I'll let it out if it wasn't, so. That's how that's going.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would you rather always eat burnt food
I hate burnt food.
or always eat undercooked food without getting sick?
Oh, I'd probably go undercooked, I think. I know, pretty hideous. But,
It's the texture more than anything.
yeah, but if I just ate beef, I eat raw beef.
I mean, you're looking for a way out here.
I'll just eat
I'll
blue
just eat
steak.
vegetables.
Don't get me wrong. If I just ate chicken, that would be
I'll just
horrendous.
eat fruit. Be lovely.
Yeah, fruit, yeah. fruit and beef, and I'm set. And the occasional, raw cabbage. Don't know why, but just to remind me where I'm at.
Just so I know.
Yeah.
Things
So-
aren't always this good.
It says undercooked, though, doesn't it? It doesn't even say raw.
No, it's not raw.
So I can just undercook stuff.
I'm going to just go raw. Let's always eat burnt food or raw food. Because I feel that's the opposite end of the spectrum.
That was mean.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sticking with... Because I can eat raw eggs. I think there's a lot more raw that I could handle than burnt. I don't think I could go with black food
I
like
mean, the
that
taste
all
would just be
time.
the same. Burn just tastes like burn.
Yeah, and it's awful.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bitter.
You know when you want a bit of toast?
bitter. Do you think you'd ever get used to it, though?
No.
Do you not?
No, I don't think so. I think I would just hate everything I've ever eaten. People say to me about beer. Like, oh, no, if you keep... And spice. That eventually you'll get used to
do.
it. And I still hate beer and I still hate
Yeah,
spice.
but you don't eat it regularly or drink it
I
regularly.
did try.
Yeah, but you don't. You're
I
like,
did
I'm like,
try.
Try some spice. And you're like, oh, okay, give me a korma.
There's no need for that. Korma, for one,
That's my impression of you,
is
buddy.
delicious. Yeah, I'm not happy with
Give me
that.
a korma.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm desperately trying to think of what the impression I did the other day. What did you say? I can't remember. Damn it. Everyone who listened to episode 1.
Was it one?
Yeah, it was episode 1 you did
Jesus.
that. You made a fool of yourself early doors.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. Just trying to get
Bring
back
that
at you.
back
for
up.
your
Yeah,
impression.
just thanks.
But yeah, I'm going to go. I would rather eat raw food.
Raw. Fair. Would you rather drink all the half-empty drinks or smoke all the cigarette butts the day after a big crazy party?
Why are these all horrible? None of these are. Normally, I'm like, glimpse into the future. Or it's like, step on a plug. What do you want? Hey, burnt food.
These are nasty.
Yeah.
All
But
the half-empty drinks
Yeah.
and whatever's left in them.
the fact I'm a non-smoker,
Yeah.
I think, what a way to get started.
But you think a cigarette butt's not going to have a lot on it. It's not like a whole cigarette. It's just
Yeah.
the butt. So you could even light it, puff once, and that's what
It's
that one's out of the way.
more the lips. I don't want to put my lips on all them fag butts, cigarette butts.
I mean,
With the glasses, there's a good chance I'm going to miss lip-on-lip action.
yeah, but not backwash.
Do people really even backwash when they drink? Do you?
Cup, yeah.
Do you?
That's mostly spit.
That's rancid.
Not even drinking.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just spitting back in a cup.
That I don't want to.
Drink.
Can I have a sip? Can I try your drink?
This is my saliva.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I gagged a little bit as I said that. I can't stand saliva. So yeah, I'm probably still gonna go with the drinks. I just think picking up a fag butt and and obviously being a non-smoker, like I say, I could probably have a good time drinking everybody else's drinks. So
All right. I mean, eventually it just wouldn't matter, would it?
yeah, just be hammered.
Yeah.
Just be
Or you could have like a really good party and it'll just be one drink.
yeah. There you go.
You never know.
Yeah, it was the non-smoker society, so I wouldn't have nothing to smoke either. But
Right.
don't know if that's a thing.
Would you rather read your mother's teenage diary or read your teenage diary to your mother? Now, I know you don't have a diary, or did you?
No.
Right. So, if you didn't have a diary,
Yeah.
then just imagine the kind of stuff you would have written in your diary about your day-to-day life, and vice versa with your mother.
Yeah.
Would you rather know about your mother's teenage antics,
Yeah.
or tell your mother about your teenage antics?
I'm quite happy that my teenage years were long enough ago that I could probably spill the beans.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear about my mum's teenage. Like, don't get me wrong, it might be completely innocent and fine. Do I want to take the risk?
Yeah.
Do I even want to hear it?
That's a heavy risk.
Yeah.
That's
I don't even
heavy.
want to hear about her
The thing
first
is-
kiss. Like, I don't want to know.
The thing is, even, and I feel bad because I love your mum and I don't really want to talk about her in this fashion, but even if there's one bad moment
Yeah.
to hear about
Yeah.
in all of her teenage years, she could have been perfect all the way through.
Yeah.
That one bad moment.
Yeah. Blemish on that perfect record
Gonna be.
in my mind. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So I'm probably going to say I'm going to read my diary.
I also think
Oh.
that your mum very much likely knows more than you think she would know.
That's what I mean.
About your teenage years. So
Yeah.
you're probably like, oh, Mum, I did this. And she'd be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Yeah. I mean, I openly speak with my mum anyway about things.
Yeah.
So it's not like we've got like a close relationship where I pretend I'm perfect. She knows I'm not.
You are
Well, thank you.
perfect in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, you haven't read my diary.
I better be in there.
Yeah. You're in there too much. That's the problem. But yeah, so I'm going to read it to Mother Dearest and
Fair enough.
let her know what was going on in the teenage years.
Enjoy that, Mum.
Yep.
Next one.
Ready?
Would you rather be half your height
No.
or double your weight?
Double my weight. Whoa. That's a lot of weight, actually. What, of fat or what can I pick what the double
No.
in the weight is?
Yeah, you can be double your weight in pure muscle. Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
worries,
Take
mate.
that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yep.
No. Fat.
I'm just going to be blubberous. Walrus-like.
Careful.
You're not double my weight. That's not.
Just in general.
Yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm still going to go double my weight though.
Yeah.
Can I lose the weight?
Yes. That's what I was going to say.
Because I can't grow.
No. That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah. I like being my height, so I
Yeah.
definitely want to.
And
I'll be
even
32, so-
you're a pretty tall guy
Yeah.
ish.
You're like
But-
the smidgen a bit taller than me.
I'm an inch taller.
Yeah. And I loathe it.
I'm an inch
It's the
taller.
thing about you I dislike the most. Definitely.
I'm literally an inch taller and I
Yeah.
just hold it over you.
Yeah.
I'm also 10 inches wider. So, but yeah, I was going to say you could lose the weight. You couldn't change your height. So
I definitely would go with the weight. And even if it kills me, I'm not being that small.
all right. These last two that we've got have been sent in.
Oh, great.
I'm going to have to put that other one in somewhere.
I thought you'd see that coming.
So just for context now, because we're going to have to put this in somewhere to show people what happened.
Okay, yeah.
The thing we're recording on ran out of space
It did, yeah.
halfway through. Me asking this question and Ryan's original response to the fact that these two have been sent in.
Was
These were sent in.
oh great. Oh great. Which I wasn't really happy with. The one
And
as soon as I did it, I was like, oh.
Immediately when I said, I'll just start from the start of the question again, his response was, can I change my old great? And I hadn't even noticed.
I felt it. I noticed. Yeah, I felt like I turned into Mickey Mouse for all of 2 seconds.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I
So
didn't even go that high.
yeah. All right.
That's how I hear you all the time.
Is
by the
it?
way. So I
Just like
imagine
a
you
squeaky
talk, Like when I
noise.
imagine you talking in my head, it's just, hi, I'm Ryan. Fact or fiction?
God, that's mean. God, that's mean.
Right, so on with the game.
Goodness me, we don't all talk like we're talking out of our boots. Jeez.
What?
Because you're low. low voice.
I like that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. I thought you were just making up sayings again. Because you have a thing about
Just making stuff up.
I was gonna
Sliding in
slide
a
you-
butter.
I want to make it a saying, but I don't know where you would
I
use
don't
it.
know where you'd ever use that ever again. Yeah.
Oh, right. So, as I say, these last two are sent in. All right.
Awesome.
So the first one is sent in again by D,
Great.
who sent in.
Oh, great.
Brilliant.
Why? Every time. When it's
Turns out we don't need to replay the video.
Oh, great. Every time like, someone sent something in, my body just wants to do that.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
That's really good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Thanks, D.
Would you... We'll be able to read it now. Would you rather adopt a Russian accent every time you're having a serious conversation or laugh every time someone cries?
I feel like I wouldn't want to laugh every time someone cries.
No?
For me, that's like if we're having a serious conversation and I suddenly am like, yes, Conrad, yes. Like, I think you could power through that with seriousness.
Just to clarify, it's a Russian accent. You don't have to say Conrad.
I can't do the accent without saying Conrad. It's not there. It's not there. Because if I just
You were going to try.
yeah, because I just feel like, yes. Like it doesn't. Yes, Gaz.
Welcome to Fact or Fiction.
Yes. That's what I've got. Is yes.
Serious
That is-
conversation. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yes. Yes. Tell me more, Conrad. That's it. That's all. But anyway, I feel like I could get through the conversation like that. But if you're
apparently Russian accent means Soviet Russia. So
that's all I've got. Hey, if it's all you've got, it's all you've got. And every now and then I go Putin. And, can we get political?
I don't know.
I just named their president. That was all.
Yeah, of
So is it president or prime minister in Russia?
You're asking me like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Politics isn't my jam.
I'm really into it. So, okay, so you're
I'm on the side of
not happy
Russian.
about laughing.
Yeah, because if you're crying, that I don't know why, but it's all with you. And if
Everything's
you
with
were, yeah, true. If you were telling me something that made you cry, and I sniggered, and then started to laugh, I wouldn't feel okay about that. I wouldn't. But if you're having a serious conversation, not something to bring you to tears, just serious.
Yeah, but a serious conversation would be something that brought me to tears.
It could be, I guess, yeah. But
Yeah,
I feel
just-
like they're
stop
there.
talking.
They're there. You know?
I'd start finding Russians really comforting.
Yeah.
You know, like what's the experiment where where they did the monkeys and no, that's completely wrong. No. It's irrelevant. It's an actual experiment.
What I love is every time you go to say something scientific or you go,
'Cause
that's
it's a
not
real-
right,
no,
that's not right.
No, the experiment's real. That I was going to say. It's not relevant to this
Yeah,
whatsoever.
Yeah, you know when they got the feather and the bowling ball on the moon and then dropped them. Yeah, that was a Russian. God's sake.
Right. The thing is, it's interesting you say that
Go on.
because Dee has also added in what her decision would be.
Oh, she playing now.
Well, is she part of the podcast now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Don't even read it out.
Dee. So what Dee has said is, the accent would be funny the first time, but trying to be serious at your nan's funeral and every time you say something you turn into Boris the Blade from Snatch isn't ideal.
That's much cooler than my Russian accent.
Yeah. So I think I'd rather laugh at people crying because you can palm that off to being awkward.
Yeah, and I kind of see where she's coming from. It's an angle I probably didn't look at, but then I do think if you're at your nan's funeral and you're sat in the aisles and everyone's weeping and you're just going, I don't think that's okay.
I think it was also very dependent on how laughing you are. Like, are you full blown creasing,
Yeah.
or are you just sort of giggling?
It depends how the magic works, and you know how much I hate the magic.
The magic's always
So,
in your face.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So-
yeah. So yeah, I'm going to stick with Russian accent.
And D, get the fuck off the podcast.
Yeah,
It's nothing to
coming
do
in here
you,
with
mate.
your own.
Don't stop sending
opinions.
stuff in.
Yeah, but I don't want your opinion.
But your eyes not fucking interested.
Yeah, yeah. From now
That's
on, we're
two
not reading
swears
it
in a
out.
row. Jesus.
I know.
Sorry.
We decided that we could swear on this podcast, and you just hit them all out now.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
And we can swear.
I still haven't.
No. I mean, it's not a natural thing for you. We said this last time. You don't swear that much. Don't do it.
I
Don't
didn't.
do it.
Still don't want to do
Don't lower
it.
yourself to my level.
Yeah. Poop.
Oh,
Goodness me.
Again, high voice.
Yeah. I feel like it felt right though that time.
fair.
I'm okay with it. It wouldn't have been right if I went poop. it just wouldn't
weird.
have. Yeah.
Right, this last one has also been sent in. This isn't really a would you rather,
Okay.
but it's an interesting question I very much enjoy, and I was obsessed with this little conundrum for a while.
Christ. I mean, crikey.
So, you can get 10 mil right now in your hand,
Yep.
but there's a catch.
Yep.
And you've probably heard this before.
Maybe.
There's a snail that's chasing you for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, I've heard this. Yeah.
And if it touches you, you die a terrible death. The snail cannot be killed. It knows your location at all times, and its only purpose is to find you. It's also super intelligent.
Right.
So it's not going to be like put a cup over it.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
And it's immortal, of course.
Yeah. So, I've got 10 mil in my hand, right? Can I just say, look, I'm going to give you 1 mil. And your job is to make sure that snail never comes anywhere near me. Now, I know it's highly intelligent, but I think you're pretty smart too. And I feel you could formulate with 1 million a plan, some sort of glass box that you could put that thing in that it can't get out of, or something to keep it away from me.
So your response would be to pay someone to keep the snail. You're essentially putting a buffer with a human
Yeah,
in between you.
yeah. Because it's immortal. There's no point me hiring a hitman or anything. Do you know what I mean? So, but I feel like if I said, someone said, I'll give you 1 million, just make sure this snail stays away from me. I'm like, fine, yeah, I could do that. I've got 1 million in resources to make sure this snail, even if I put it in a labyrinth, like,
Yeah, but then I'm spending my mil on keeping you safe.
yeah, but I would say within that mil, you need to, like,
And I'd be like, no, mate, give me a mil, expenses on top.
no, then I'll give you 500,000 and expenses
No,
on
don't
top.
want half a mil.
No, the original offer is what you
No,
get.
I'm
Or
accepted.
I'll pay someone else. Someone else will take that. Like, that's not throw around money. All right. I'm asking you to babysit a snail. All right. Just damn well do it. Why are you getting finicky?
A super intelligent snail.
Like I said, I understand it's super intelligent, but I think you're pretty smart too. And
That was like an
you're right.
And you're pretty smart too.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Ding.
did you not see the fact or fiction from earlier?
I did, but it was 8-7. So, so yeah, I feel like that would be what I would do, and I would say to you, I wouldn't hire you personally because I would want you close to me, but I would hire someone that I can put on the other side of the world with the snail. That way, if it ever did escape, because it is highly intelligent, I've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So that would be my.
But just imagine going to bed at night,
Yeah.
never knowing you'll never get a proper night's sleep.
No, I would know because I would ring the guy that I've hired and be like, "Can you see the snail?"
Lost it.
All right. Well, then obviously, yeah. But what? First night, first night on the job, he's lost
Super
it.
intelligent.
Yeah, but no, I know it's super. But even if for example, right, if I knew how far it could travel in a day or 5 hours, right. So I bought a plot of land, circular, for how far it could travel in 5 hours.
How do you know it's not going to find some sort of mode of transport?
Because I own the plot of land with no transport on it, right? And then every 4 hours, I got a guy to pick it up wherever it is and stick it, because I'm pretty smart too, all right? And put it back in the middle, right?
Right.
That poor snail's going to have a very boring life.
All right. So you've done that.
Yeah.
A year down the line,
Yeah.
yeah, you're sunning it up somewhere lovely, Mrs. and baby in tow, having the time of your life.
Yeah.
You get a phone call. All right, it's John from the farm.
Yep.
Farm? What farm are you talking? The farm, of course. Yep. The snail farm. Yes. The snail farm.
Did you have a conversation with yourself no one else had there?
No, this is with you. So I'm being you as well.
I'm going. The farm.
Yeah.
Oh,
What farm are you? The farm,
the
of
snail
course,
farm.
yes.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I popped off for a wee for 5 minutes because I've been left here for 36 hours. No one's come to cover me. I'm real tired. And I slept for a while and the snail's gone.
Right.
I don't know where it's gone. I tried to follow the slime trail, but where it's super intelligent, it covered it up. And it's out. It's out.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, I'll just be like, well, guys need to find it. Or what I'm going to do, because I'm highly intelligent, and let's not forget that, is I would sit somewhere up one pole and I'd have like a little treehouse, right? And at the bottom would be whatever, a guy, some sensors, a camera, everything. Because that snail has got to climb that pole.
Yep.
And as soon as he does, I'll be like, yeah, someone grab that and take it back to the farm.
All right. Now, I'm not super intelligent, and I've already thought of a way around
How
that.
would you get around that?
400 snails turn up.
What? Hang on. How is that snail going to communicate to 400 snails?
Super intelligent.
I'll be like, grab them all, kill them all. The one that doesn't die is the one. Yeah, because I'm a bit more intelligent. Don't you try and play those games with me, all right?
Start stamping, boys!
Yeah. I'll be like, just get a flamethrower, go to town. Whatever one's not crispy, grab it. All right?
That's the one.
Yeah. So
All
you
right.
can try and best me, but I'm pretty smart too. All right?
But he covered them in flame-resistant
Well,
material.
what is even this
Right.
question? Is this just how do I survive? What is it? Is that all this is?
No, to see if you take the money.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. 100% I'm taking that money because I know people have, whatever about
you're
this
pretty
snail.
secure in the fact.
Yeah, that I could come up with some sort of plan that this highly intelligent
you'd ever forget?
snail. Would I forget
Do you
about
ever
the snail?
forget this, about the snail? Do you think you'd get to a point where you would just... oh, crap, I've just...
Forgotten about this snail.
Well, yeah.
I think I would ring every night the farm, the snail farm, and be like, "Just me." Who? Yeah, how's Tony the snail? We'll name him. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is John.
Yeah.
John the guard.
Yeah, John the guard. He's fired as a cameraman.
Yep.
So I've got him on security now. I'm like, what, Big John? Yeah. How's Tony? And he's like, yeah, still here. After a certain amount of time, I'd be like, John, can you just ring me if he's not there? Because I'm sick of ringing you, mate. You're pretty dull.
All right. So you're going to go with the 10 mil. You're taking that 10 mil.
From all that,
You're living your life.
yeah, I'm taking the 10 mil. I'm having a killer snail. And do you know what? I think when I get really old and I'm probably on about death's door, I'll be like, go on, mate. And I'll let it touch me. I'll let it fulfill its destiny.
Terrible death.
I would let it fulfill its destiny and I would take the death. Because it's been having a horrible life while I've been living it up.
I mean, it's super intelligent.
Exactly. And
seen
all
the
it's
argument
doing
I've got
is going forwards and backwards for 4 hours a day. That's all it's doing.
All right. Fair enough.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, I'd let it do it. I'd suffer the horribleness after my, 80 years of good life. Yeah.
Fair. Okay. Right. Well, that was
Covered
the
that.
end of the Would You Rathers and a random question.
I enjoyed the random question, actually. Yeah. Next week on Random Questions.
Random questions. We'll try that next week.
Yeah.
Next bit is on to some advice.
I love the advice segment.
I know. And this is a good one. Yeah. Uncle Ryan. I'm no kid. I'm 32. I've just got back from a date with a girl that I've been falling for at least 6 months. I did not kiss her. I've told her about my feeling at this point, but I'm not sure how she feels about it. She's closed up about her feelings, but she seems hesitant. Maybe she was waiting for my first move. Did I ruin my chances by not going for it? And am I going to regret this night? Thanks in advance. I'm panicking.
Oh, God. I don't want to hear that. They're panicking. Well,
So essentially, he's a 32-year-old man.
yeah.
He's gone on a date with a girl he's liked for a long time.
Yeah.
And at the end of the date, he's not kissed her. And now she's changed.
I honestly think she's not interested.
No?
That's that from that wanting advice on it. That's kind of how it sounds. That the date didn't go maybe that well for her, and she's not that interested. I don't think a kiss at the end of the night would have been the be all and end all of how the rest of their relationship went. Because obviously, if he's like, "Would you want to go on a second date?" She's not going to be like, "Well, you didn't kiss me on the first."
Yeah, but do you think the fact that he didn't kiss her has put her off and made her think, oh, maybe he didn't like me?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If he said, "Do you want to go out for a second date?" I really had a nice time. Then she's going to know that he did have a nice time.
Yeah.
But he's a gentleman that doesn't just kiss girls on the first date. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just by the way, but it's not for everyone. And she should respect his boundaries of not wanting to kiss someone on the first date as well.
Very true.
So I think she's not interested.
Do you think if roles were reversed, this would even be a question?
In today's society, I believe it could, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I do believe now, if a guy would take a girl out and, she didn't give him a kiss, I think he could be like, oh man, I really thought she was going to give me a kiss there. Like maybe she's, and then she'd be going, oh, maybe I should have just given him a kiss. I can actually see that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's the way it was at all, even 20, 30 years ago. So
No.
definitely I can see it being genders reversed, still being a thing.
Part of me could kind of see that if he didn't go, it depends entirely on how your date went. It's difficult to know.
That's what I'm saying. Without bit.
knowing if it was like a absolutely amazing date, absolutely blinding, beautiful, and you just didn't kiss her, then I would imagine she may be put off and think, all right, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Like
That'd be horrible as well. Yeah, maybe if she's feeling like, oh man, I had a really lovely time.
And he didn't even kiss me.
That's the bit that I keep saying. If he was like, do you want to go on another date? Then she would be well aware that he did really enjoy the first
Yeah, but
date.
I think what he's concerned with here is not whether he's asking to go on another date. His main concern is that she seems to have changed. Like her whole attitude has changed towards him since that happened. And is it the fact that he didn't kiss her?
Yeah.
Is that the
But
reason?
That
Is
would be my
ruined it?
advice then. My advice would be, if you really feel that way, ask her on a second date. And with all intentions as well, to give her a little smoochy woochie. Yeah, puck her up.
What that was, I don't know.
Yeah.
You lucky soul.
Yeah, your poor missus. Kiss her.
Would you? Interesting. Would you expect?
Man finds his question interesting before he's asked it. Would you? Interesting.
And that's the end of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, love that. Would you? Pondered it for a moment. Interesting. It's great.
So basically,
That's
what I'm
so
going to do is I'm
great.
going to ask a question and leave. And I just want you to know that was my answer to
Yeah.
your.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry.
so-
Shoot.
Would you think it weird for you to go on a date and not kiss on the first date?
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I didn't even listen to the question.
Right. If you went on a first date
Yep.
and didn't get a kiss
Yep.
on the first date, would you think it was weird? Would you be off put? Not in a way of like, oh my gosh, she didn't kiss me, but like, would you think, oh, she probably doesn't like me?
Honestly, no.
No?
It massively does depend on like the girl. If they were a shy person and this, that, and the other, and then I didn't receive a kiss, I would be like, well, that's part of their charm. They're quite shy and this, that, and the other. If they were like, even if they were outgoing and stuff, you've got to respect people's boundaries. I don't think, honestly, on a first date it would bother me. But I do very much feel if I went for a kiss and they backed away,
Yes.
that would need explanation further. Of
Immediately.
no.
What are you doing?
I would immediately apologise.
Yeah, of course.
And then I would want to hear their,
I'm just having images of you going for a kiss, then backing away, and you're going, so sorry, but
You've been there. You've seen it happen.
I'm really sorry about that. Explain yourself.
Yeah. It's just one after the other. Quick transaction there, yeah. I am sorry, but what was that about? I didn't say how I'd apologise. But no, I don't think that's. What about yourself?
I mean, I'm so out of the dating game. I don't even know if you meant to kiss on the first date these days.
No, I haven't got a clue. I'm just saying words,
I'm saying
mate.
you go on dates regularly, but
Yeah.
I think part of me would kind of be. I mean, you can't really say it without sounding a little bit rapey.
Do you know what? I nearly said rapey.
I
And yeah,
don't know if you can say that, but
just blurt
yeah.
it. Just write it.
but like, not in like a you should kiss me way.
Yeah.
But I think with what today's day and age sort of thing is like,
Culture, yeah.
that good.
Yeah, I know. I thought, once again,
I
saw
think
a
I
word.
would find it weird if a date went really, really well.
Yeah,
We finished and then didn't kiss. I'd find it very odd.
I get that, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? We're going on the front that the date went really well, on the
Yeah.
back that the date went really well. I don't know even what I'm
Either
saying. It's late. And now it is
It's
late,
late,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that's why I'm very much along the lines of she wasn't interested. I just think she probably had a nice time, didn't feel the spark or the connection. My advice would be ask her for a second date, you'll get your answer.
I also, something that I didn't bring up, it's a two-way street.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't kiss her and she didn't kiss you.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you're both feeling the
unless
same.
you're both very traditional sort of
Yeah.
like, I mean, if she's not gone for a kiss, then she's in an equal position to you. But obviously she's distancing herself. Then
Yeah.
yeah, I probably agree with what you're saying. She
Yeah.
probably isn't
Unless
that
it's a
interested.
defence mechanism, which, don't think it is under all of the information we have.
Yeah. Blinding.
Yeah. So I personally just think maybe she's not interested. Ask her out for a second date. If she's like, yeah, that's great, then you know that you're on the right path. If she's like, I've got to do my hair.
So what Ryan's saying is ask her out again, and if she says no, then you know she's not interested, and essentially what you've got to do is then continually bug her until she does eventually go out with you. She'll start liking you, and then you can build a life together.
Yeah. Persistence is the key.
Persistence beats resistance.
Oh, you had to top me. How was it? Persistence is the key. I've got one better for you, mate. I've got one better. Persistence beats resistance.
No, look,
Jot that
ask her
down.
out again. If she says no to a second date, you know where you are. If she says yes, then you know it's just a miscommunication between the both of you. This has been an emotional one.
Yeah, it's
There's been
been.
ups, there's been downs, there's been roundabouts,
Do you know what Americans call roundabouts?
circles.
Traffic circles. And yeah, you said that as a joke, and you weren't even far wrong. And I hate it.
There's been ups, there's been downs, and there's been traffic circles.
God.
But this is us signing off. Thank you again for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts,
Yep. And Spotify, I think you do it on.
Spotify, whatever it is.
Yep.
Do all the things.
Yeah, do all the things. That covers it. Tweet us.
Much love.
Much love to you all. Oh, great.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.